I wanted to show you guys my giant pokeweed. This thing's gotten so massive. I transplanted this from our house on sawdust. The roots are like big giant sweet potato tubers. And look how big around the stalk is. So it's making a really nice canopy for this bird feeding table right here. Here are the blooms. I don't know if that's focused or not. There we go. There are the blooms. And there's some fruit. Those are unripe. They get a deep dark purple when they're ripe. So the Latin name for this guy is Phytolacca americana. And it's a fabulous pollinator plant. The birds love the berries. It takes zero maintenance. And it's just one of my very favorites. It grows in dry soils. It's okay with like a little extra water, but it won't tolerate flooding. Let's see. So here's the tail end of these flowers. You can see where the fruit is starting to form and the petals are falling off. If you have ever had any doubts about growing pokeweed, you should try it at least one time. It's a great wildlife plant. And look at this, the base of the stalk on that thing's huge. And any plant that takes zero maintenance is like definitely on my list of plants to use. I can't really get out in the garden like I used to, so these guys can handle it all by themselves. Not sure if this is the focus. There it goes. Alright, and then those are the fruit. They have these really cool little compartments where the seeds are in them, but these are green unripe, so they're not viable to use to grow as a new plant, and they're not attractive to the animals yet because they haven't ripened. And it's covered with these beautiful fruit right now. So every day this pokeweed is full of birds eating these luscious fruits. And here's some flowers. So the little flowers get pollinated by little bees and little flies. Let me see if it'll focus. It's not wanting to. There it goes. So there's the flowers at the top of this raceme. You can see the bottom part has some unripe fruit, and then the top has still a few fresh flowers. And it's really nice that it's gotten so large. I have a feeding table back there I put sunflower seeds on, and it's completely canopied that, so it provides a lot of protection for the birds that are eating on that table. So we had a super mild winter, and my pokeweed did not die back to the ground. It's just stayed in this kind of funky condition. So I am going to get a saw and cut it off at ground level so I can give it a chance to grow back, and hopefully it will be healthier and prettier. I'm not sure if it's gonna come back. I hope it does. It's kind of risky, but I want to give it a chance to regrow, because this just is not looking so good, and I'm sure it's not very happy. It certainly doesn't look very healthy. So it finally regrew. It's about 1.5 feet in height, and it took about 1.5 months, close to 6 weeks. I was really afraid it wasn't going to come back at all, and I had permanently lost my big beautiful pokeweed, but it's coming back and it's looking even more beautiful. So it paid off for me to chop it down, because now it's going to be much healthier, and it's probably going to grow much better. The other way looked bad, and I'm sure it felt bad because it was not in the most healthy condition. So just remember, if you have to cut down a large one, be patient, because it's going to take about 1.5 months for them to regrow. So this came out of that large stump there. It's probably about 4 inches across on the left side is where I sawed it off. But now it's coming back so lush and so gorgeous. It's got blooms coming out already. But it did take 1.5 months, and it did scare me because I thought it was gone forever. I gambled and it paid off. And I'm glad I did, because this is going to be really beautiful this year.